Hi guys, it's Foxy, and I'm here with the weekly Astro Forecast. And just wanted to let you know if you want to have a more full and detailed forecast on a daily basis, you can always check in for my daily astrological meme, which I have on Instagram at Feeling Foxy After 40, Astro Yoga, and also on Feeling Foxy After 40 on Facebook. I did want to give you some highlights of what's going on this week. We have several aspects that are kind of holdovers from the last week, plus the last month, but things have changed a little bit. So, for example, today, the sun is in Scorpio, and it is sextiling Pluto in Capricorn. And we have Mercury in Sagittarius, which is square Neptune retrograde in Pisces. And we also have a cardinal grand cross going on. Uranus recently moved into Aries. It's at 29 degrees of Aries. It just left Taurus. And it's squaring the nodes, which have also changed as of last week. So the North Node left Leo and now is in Cancer. And the South Node has left Aquarius and now is in Capricorn. So that is a huge shift in the energy and the focus and the direction of the collective. So if you didn't feel a big shift in the energy last week, I'd be surprised because a lot of things have kind of changed. I think some of the intensity has lessened a bit, but there's still a lot of intense energy, particularly with Aquarius at 29 degrees of Aries, which is a critical degree. And it's going to be there and stay there until March. And then it's going to go back into Taurus, and it's going to stay in Taurus for 7 years. So one of the interesting things that you can do is you can go back in time and look and see when the last time Taurus or Uranus was in Taurus was about, I think, 1934. And you can see what was going on in history. You'll see a lot of those types of remnants of time back then we're starting to see those things a lot of healing frequency stuff, talk of nuclear war, those types of things, fascism, the rise of fascism, difficult with the economy, just interesting things. So that's one of the great things about astrology is you can always kind of go back in time and see when things were when a planet was in a sign before and what kind of things came about as a result of that. So that's kind of an interesting thing. And today also is 11/11. And we happen to be in an 11 year because 2018 adds up to 11. So today is 11/11/11. So if you want to find out more about the numerology of 1, you can go on to Feeling Foxy After 40 or on my Instagram page and check out, I think on Friday I posted a little kind of cheat sheet about numbers or seeing series of numbers. I oftentimes see 333 or 444 or 777. So if you see numbers in groups, it'll give you a little bit of information about that. But today is a really great day for manifestation. Today's a really good day to be positive, to really focus on the things that you want in your life. Really strong energy. I don't think we're going to have another day like this for, I think we only have one a century or something like that. So it's a really beautiful day to be positive. Monday, we're going to still have the sun in Scorpio. It's still going to be sextiling Pluto, but the moon has moved forward and it is conjunct Pluto. And when the moon is conjunct Pluto, Pluto is transformation, and the moon is all about emotions. And so this is a really great day for psychic information. So if you are meditating or just being still, you can oftentimes get some really great downloads about what's happening. You can really connect in with the collective unconscious. And so it's a really good day for that. There's a lot of stuff going on with the sun sextiling Pluto. The sun represents the ego, and in Scorpio, that's like deep, dark, deep, dark stuff. It's deep water. Scorpio's deep water. And so it's sextiling Pluto in Capricorn, and Capricorn's all about infrastructure and building, right? And Pluto is in there transforming that. So whatever it is that you are transforming about yourself, whatever is coming up for you to deal with about yourself, Pluto is going to help you transform that. And so that's why all this energy is coming forward. On Tuesday, the moon is going to be at 0 degrees of Aquarius, and it is conjunct the north node, or the south node in Capricorn at 29 degrees. And Capricorn is squaring Uranus, which is at 29 degrees of Aries. And also Chiron in Pisces is trining all of this energy. And so this is really important because you might have a lot of emotional stuff coming up as a result of all this Sun in Scorpio and Pluto in Capricorn. But the Chiron energy, Chiron is the wounded healer. And so this gives you an opportunity to take that stuff that you've been dealing with, that deep, emotional, ego-driven stuff, and it gives you an opportunity to look at it from a different perspective and maybe transform it as well and heal it. It can lead to some volatile emotions. You might be feeling stuff you haven't felt in a long time or thinking about stuff you haven't thought in a long time. The South Node is all about the past and your karma. And so you may be healing stuff from another life that you don't even know about. It's very deep. But this is a good day to just kind of observe and take note of things and see how you feel and see what emotions come up. And if it helps you, maybe write some things down, maybe just notice what's happening to you. Because there's going to be more of this energy coming forward as the week goes on. This is Thoth, and he wants to go play downstairs, but I think if he does, he'll make a lot of noise. So I'm trying to keep him up here with me so he won't go downstairs and play with Jimmy Choo. But anyway, on Wednesday, the moon has moved on to 12 degrees of Aquarius. It's sextiling Mercury at 13 degrees of Sagittarius. Mercury is squaring Neptune at 13 degrees of Pisces. So again, we're dealing with heart stuff. We're dealing with connecting to different ways to express your emotions maybe more positively. So we're talking about writing, singing, maybe it's writing music, maybe it's painting to do something to express your emotions. You may have a creative pursuit that really helps you kind of focus your energy, almost like a meditation. I think Thoth's gonna say goodbye. Goodbye, baby. Try not to bark, okay? You can go play, just don't bark. So this will give you an opportunity to do those kinds of things. So really, really good, really positive day for that. And then Thursday, Mars is going to enter Pisces. Mars has been basically in Aquarius for the last 6 months. And it did a little dance back into Capricorn for a little bit, but it has moved on to Pisces. And Mars in Pisces is very interesting. Sometimes the deep waters of Pisces can dampen the Mars fire because Mars is all fire. It rules, it's a co-ruler of Scorpio, but it rules mainly Aries, which is all about fire and moving forward. But it can also fuel creative desire. So again, this Neptunian energy is allowing us to maybe utilize our pain or utilize those emotions, and instead of having crazy outbursts, which is what Uranus is all about, maybe focusing them in a way that can be of use to other people or inspire other people or heal other people. There's a lot of great choices. And then Friday on the 16th, Venus is going to station direct. When a planet stations direct, it's fully itself. And so it's going to station direct in Libra. And at the same time, well, not the same time, later that day, Mercury is going to station retrograde for the last time this year, thank goodness. But as we know, whenever Mercury stations retrograde, we always have challenges with communication, forms of communication, communication channels, phones, computers. So it's kind of like we get out of one thing and then we go into another. But this is a really great opportunity this next 3 weeks while Mercury is in retrograde to rest and reflect. And it's kind of good that this is coming up around Thanksgiving. With Venus going direct, it gives you an opportunity, maybe if things got a little heated with somebody that you love and you're getting together at Thanksgiving, it's an opportunity to kind of kiss and make up. Mercury in retrograde is a really good time to kind of revisit, reevaluate, review, kind of do that kind of stuff. And it's kind of nice to do that at the end of the year. And then next Saturday, the sun is going to be at 25 degrees of Scorpio, and it is going to be trining Chiron at 28 degrees of Pisces. The moon is passing through Pisces today as well, and it is going to be sextiling Pluto, which it was conjunct Pluto a few days before. So this is giving us an opportunity to heal that stuff that came up over the last couple of weeks. This is a really great opportunity, but it requires surrender. It requires letting go. And this is one of those times where letting go is probably a good idea because we're moving into a new year. And sometimes if you don't let go, you get dragged, or else you drag that stuff with you. So if you're going forward, you're moving forward, it's always an exciting time. We've gone through a lot this summer. We've gone through a lot this fall. And so to be able to let go of some stuff and move forward, it's really for our benefit. So think about those things as you go through this week. Maybe write down those feelings that you have. Figure out how you're going to transfer them. See how you can take that energy and that emotion and channel it into something positive as we move forward. You know, as a human, life is a bit of a challenge. And I sometimes like to look at it as a game. And I always keep thinking, you know, you got to keep moving forward because we're all leveling up. So I wish you the best this week. Please check out my Facebook page, Feeling Foxy After 40 Astro Yoga, for more information about this week and detailed forecasts on a daily basis. And then also you can follow me on Instagram at feelingfoxyafter40.com. I wish you all the best this week. And, you know, hang in there.